I'm Falk Horning, chairperson of the Woodland Trust, and today I show you how to plant a tree. This alder here is looking for a new home, and we've already dug a hole here in front of me. So the hole wants to be a bit deeper than the tree base. So what we want to do first is put the turf upside down into the hole. So this is the very top layer of the soil that we've dug out, and that's where much of the grass is in. So we put it upside down into the soil. There are two dangers for young trees. One is rabbits and the other one is grass. And by putting the turf upside down into the very bottom, we get rid of the competition, the grass from the grass, and the grass will decompose there and provide some nutrients for the young tree. Next, we put some bone meal into the hole, just a little sprinkle, like a teaspoonful, and this will provide more fertilizer for the tree. We are really spoiling our little saplings. This here is the alder, and we want to get it out of the pot because tree roots don't grow through plastic. So we just press the sides of the pot and then pull it out. So we've got the tree here, and this is the root base, and we want to get the top of the root base, so this line of soil here, in line with the surrounding soil. So we just hold it into the hole and see whether it's approximately right. So there's a little bit too deep the hole, which is fine. So we just fill a little bit of soil back into the hole to even it out. And then we check again. So this is about the right level of soil now. So the next thing we do is we just put the tree into the center of the hole and start filling the soil back in with the other hand. All around. So the tree, this one here will be about 3 years old, and it will grow about 45 to 60 centimeters a year. Alder is a very fast growing tree and a nice nitrogen fixer. It brings out nutrients to the surface for other plants to thrive on. It really loves wet soil, which this place here is, and can also provide a nice windbreak for other trees or other things behind it. So that's a tree in the ground now. Now we just compact the soil around it by pressing down our feet on it. You can really put all your weight on it. Your shoes distribute the weight quite widely under the soil, so that's good. What it does is that it takes out the air pockets around the tree, and the tree roots then have something to grip in and to feed on, and it's a very important step. Otherwise those tree roots might be seen as not doing their job and just die off. So that's already the tree planted, and now we just want to protect it from those furry little creatures, the rabbits. So first we put a stake next to it, close to the tree, but just far enough away that we don't hurt this original root base, because that's where all the life of the tree is in. So we just knock that into the ground quite deep, because that's going to stay on for something like 5 years, and just assume that nobody is going to look after the tree in those 5 years. So the deeper you get it, the more stable it will be. Just double check. So, and the last thing we do is we put the tube on. So the tube only goes around the tree, and it will protect it from the rabbits. Now the tube has two different ends. One is straight and sharp, and the other one is flanged to the outside. And we want the bit that is flanged to the outside on top. The reason is that the tree will eventually grow over the tube, and if it grows over the sharp end and gets pushed around by the wind against the sharp end, the tree bark will get damaged and the tree will suffer. If it gets pushed around the top here, where it's nicely protected, it will stay nice and healthy. So just put the tube over the tree. Place the branches a bit together so that everything goes inside the tube. And then we tighten the cable ties around the stake. Oops. As much as possible. Again, very tight so that it doesn't shake around much by the wind. And that's that. You always want to have the stake beneath the tree tube height, because the tree then won't get pushed around against the stake and it won't get any damage from that. And that's it. That's how easy it is to plant one tree.